What's up, my Central Unit? Is the Central Man here, so back again with another classic WWE pay-per-view review. The last review I did was WrestleMania 21. Last month marked the 15th anniversary of that WrestleMania. But last month marks another anniversary of another WrestleMania. I'm talking about WrestleMania 16 or WrestleMania 2000 at the Arrowhead Pond of Anaheim. Right now it's called the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, on the 2nd of April 2000. The attendance for the show was 19,776, and the buy rate was 824,000 buys. It kind of beat the WrestleMania 15 buy rate only 20% because I covered WrestleMania 15 on this channel because the main event of WrestleMania 15 was The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship. Anyway, this pay-per-view is memorable for many matches. You had the triangle ladder match for the tag team titles with, the Dudleys versus the Hardys and Edge and Christian. The 2 out of 4 triple threat match for both the Euro and the Intercontinental Championship, and also the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWF title. And then also we had the tagline for WrestleMania 2000 is a big man in every corner. I'll get to those matches later on. And this is the first WrestleMania of the new century, a new decade, new millennium. The commentators for WrestleMania 2000 is good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler. Anyway, so the first match to kick off WrestleMania 2000, we got a tag team match. We got The Godfather and D'Lo Brown, accompanied in the ring by rapper Ice-T, taking on Big Boss Man and Bull Buchanan. I don't understand why D'Lo Brown's teaming up with The Godfather at this point, because I understand they are former members of the Nation of Domination. I don't know why. I'm trying to do my research. Maybe, I don't understand. I think it was there for a cup of coffee, and then they kind of broke away after, The Godfather joined the Rights to Censor group. And as for the Bull Buchanan, this is really his first WrestleMania, or really his first appearance in WWF television. After, for a few years now, because his previous appearance in the World Wrestling Federation, where he's part in this group called the Truth Commission. It's basically this type of South African group. Never got over in '97, but it kind of broke away in '98. He came back this time as the Big Boss Man's bodyguard. I don't understand why, because they're both. I bet they're the same. Actually, they're both the same height and the same size. I don't want to get into too much, but it's just whatever. Anyway, so the opener was a decent, good match. Nothing special. You had Big Boss Man hit the Big Boss Slam. I think it was on D'Lo Brown, and then follow up by Bull Buchanan hit like a leg drop off the top rope onto D'Lo to win this match. And just win this match. I almost say this. This is just a non-tag team match. And the funny part, both Buchanan and Big Boss Man, they were chasing the Godfather's hose away. The Godfather hose kind of run away. I found it a little bit funny. This was Big Boss Man's final WWF pay-per-view appearance for years, because he took a step away from television after WrestleMania 16. I think it was he was doing backstage work at the time. I don't know why. He came back at the 2002 Royal Rumble pay-per-view in the Royal Rumble match. And it's very funny, like Bull Buchanan and Godfather went on to become the members of a group called the Rights of Censor. Anyway, move on to the next match. The next match, we got a hardcore battle royal for the Hardcore Championship. This is not a battle royal. This is a championship scramble. And this is before, because the championship scramble was really created in 2008. This is like years before they start doing championship scrambles. What the fuck is that? Basically, you know, the competitors are the champion Hardcore Holly, Taz, his cousin or kayfabe cousin Hardcore Holly, members of the was it Kai, the Mean Street Posse, Viscera. It was just like, oh, you have to pin the champion. If you pin the champion, you become the hardcore champion. Yeah, it is. This is a championship scramble. And this was fucking crap. I don't want to go in too short about it. It's just very crappy. It was 15 minutes. It was a dud, man. It was absolutely a dud. A D-U-D-E. A dud. You know, and also the ending was so botched. I think it was Hardcore Holly, or I think he botched like a finish. Like, yeah, Hardcore Holly smashed like a candy jar in the head of Crash Holly, and then basically Hardcore Holly's tried to pin his cousin Crash, but Crash kind of like got his shoulder up, and yeah, it was kind of like just before the time expired. It was kind of like so coopy, so yeah, coopy. I call it coopy. It's short. It's me. It means it sucks. It's crappy. It's like, oh my god. It's just like, yeah. It's just what the hell. What the hell, man. Yeah, it's just like I like the 24/7 rule. It's way better than that crappy 24/7 championship. It's just a mockery of the original, the legacy of the hardcore title. Yeah, yeah, it was a botched pin. It was just like it could do a lot better if they did an over-the-top battle royal or do like a mini Royal Rumble match. It could be a lot bit better. But instead, it was just a championship scramble. Yeah, it's good. They kind of fight backstage, but besides that, it was just, oh my god. I'm not gonna go into it, man. Yeah, let's move on to the next match. The next match, yeah, we got another tag team match. We got TNA. That is Tess and Albert with Trish Stratus in TNA's corner, making their WrestleMania debut against Al Snow and Steve Blackman. Head cheese. Oh my god, man. Head cheese. Who's come out with this shit? You know, like, it was just an odd couple between Al Snow and Steve Blackman. No disrespect to them. But the problem is, you're calling them head cheese. Why the head of cheese? What the fuck is that? And then also you got this guy in a cheese costume called Chester McCheeston. It's just like, what the hell? What the heck, man? Yeah, this match was not good. It was just basically, giving TNA some exposure because they debuted the previous month, in the end of March. It's just, you had basically like Tess hit the, I think it was a diving elbow off the top rope. I think it was on Snow or Blackman to score the victory for TNA. What should they call it? T-A-N-T, like the tat. Tess, Albert, and Trish. That's for me. And afterwards, you got Steve Blackman and Al Snow beating the crap out of the mascot. I glad they broke away after that. It was fucking stupid. It was just like a tag team is not going anywhere. They're good workers, but at the same time, it was just no chemistry. Anyway, so moving on to the next match. Match number 4. This is match of the night. We got a triangle ladder match for the WWF Tag Team Championships. We got with the Dudley Boys, that is Bubba Ray and Devon, defending the tag team belts against Edge and Christian and the Hardys. Too many spots. I don't want to get in too long, but this was good. This was truly planting the seeds of the very first TLC match at SummerSlam the same year. I'll get to that when it's August. Really good match, man. Really good match between both, not both, but all 3 tag teams between Hardys, Dudleys, and Edge and Christian. Like one moment of the match, you had Bubba Ray grabbed like a ladder, place it on his head, mimicking like, it's called like a helicopter spot. It's basically you placing a ladder on your hand and mimicking a helicopter, spinning, and hit the opponents with the ladder on your head. I think it was Bubba Ray hit the cutter onto, or was really the 3D onto Christian off the ladder. They did it on Edge minutes later with both Bubba and Devon. I think they did like a table spot, like because the Dudleys were trying to put the Hardys through a table. Devon was not so lucky. I think like one of them, I think it was Matt or Jeff, got out of the way. I think it was Bubba kind of put Matt through the table. Anyway, Jeff Hardy, man. Jeff Hardy, that he did like typical Jeff Hardy moment. Like he kind of did a swanton bomb off the ladder onto the table when Bubba's placed on the table in near the entranceway. That was sick. This paid away for many Jeff Hardy hardcore moments. He did like I think he did a swanton bomb on one of the Dudley Boys in the tables match at the Royal Rumble the previous, really the same year, months back. And also I think the Dudleys put like a ladder on place on two he put not ladder. He put the table place on two ladders. You know, trying to like that was cool. In the end, Ed and Christian got the victory. He kind of pushed Matt Hardy off the ladder. Yeah, grabbed the briefcase. Briefcase, Jesus Christ. Grabbed the title, sorry, to win this match. And really, this is really good. This is really good. Won this match, become new tag team champions. I think everyone made their mark in this match. I think they're already been set for life. They're truly super set for life. They became a household name. This designed to establish you can tell the tag team division is proper established in the World Wrestling Federation. In the WCW, it's crappy, but in WWF, it was good because they are the big three at the time in the tag team division in the WWF. Dudleys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian. Because the Dudleys been around haven't been in the company longer. They've been there since the second half of '99. Edge and Christian been around since 1998. But yeah, they'll set up the TLC match at the SummerSlam pay-per-view way back later on in 2000. It's just and set up the second one in was that WrestleMania 17. It paved the way for many TLC matches and ladder matches and tables matches up to the present day. Anyway, so moving on to oh my god. We got a cat fight match. We got Terry Runnels versus the Cat with Val Venus as a special guest referee. You got Terry Runnels. You had Fabulous Moolah in Terry's side, and then on the Cat side you've got Mae Young. The Cat is Stacy Carter, and she is Jerry the King Lawler's at the time wife. Yeah, they got divorced in 2003. Years later. Not a good match, more of a bathroom break match. It's basically like calming down from the triangle ladder match previously. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it. It was a fucking mess. Terry Runnels, she ain't a wrestler, man. She's more of a valet, a manager. Same as the Cat. No wrestling experience. Basically, it's a cat fight, ripping each other's clothes off. Yeah, Terry got the win. It was just like, oh my god. It's just like, man, this WrestleMania is starting to be a crap show. Instead of the tag team ladder match, triangle ladder match, that was awesome. But after that, the show never got better after that. Anyway, so okay, and then we got a 6-person intergender tag team match. We got the Radicals, Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko taking on Too Cool and Chyna. The two members of Too Cool are Brian Christopher, Grandmaster Sexy, and Sky Too Hearty, and Chyna. At this time, they're developing the storyline between Eddie and Chyna. Like, it planted the seeds of the whole Mama Sita storyline. Eddie's trying to win the heart of Chyna. You can tell. This was a fun 6-person match. It was really good. It was fun. Yeah, it was as a match you probably see on Raw or SmackDown, but it was fun to see. Everyone had their moments, and Chyna, she did like a acrobatic splash on both Malenko and Saturn, and while the referee did not look, Chyna did a double low blows on both Malenko and Saturn. In the end, Chyna pinned Eddie to win this match, and that's it. You can tell Chyna's starting to get over. Ever since in 1999, she broke away from Triple H, and in this feud with Jarrett, feuding with the men, with Jarrett and Jericho and the random members of the Radicals. I think like China, like she's in the Hall of Fame, but I feel like she's one of the best. She's in legendary status. People talk about Trish and Lita. China is like one of the best. One of the best female workers. Because she's got that physique. I feel like without her, you don't see muscular wrestlers like Jazz and fucking Beth Phoenix, Caitlyn. I'm not throwing Nia Jax in that category. She ain't that muscular, but I feel like it's really damn shame. Like China and Eddie, they wrestle. I think the in this relationship, facing each other in the ring, and years later, Eddie died, and then like a decade and a half later, China is no longer with us. So, and also Brian Christopher's no longer with us. He died. I think he died 2 years ago. It's a damn shame. But anyway, so I'm not gonna go into it. Yeah, this was a fun 6-person tag team match. Okay, and then we got a 2 out of 4 triple threat match for both the Intercontinental and the European championship. Almost fucked up, man. So anyway, so you got Kurt Angle. He was the Euro Continental Champion. You can tell they're still putting strapping the rocket in Kurt Angle's back, because Angle debuted in Survivor Series in 1999. And he had an undefeated streak until the 2000 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. He lost to Taz, and he won both the Euro and Intercontinental Championships. I think the heat before WrestleMania 16, you basically had Angle attack Bob Backlund, locking him in the chicken wing, what's it called? The chicken wing crossface. It was just basically getting Kurt Angle some build, some heat. This was good. I think the problem is doing like the first fall is for the IC title and the second fall is for the European title. I think Jericho wrote in one of his 2 books, said doing this type of thing, it was bad, but this match is good, really good. I think it's the second best match of the night, alongside the Triangle Tag Team match for the tag team titles. This was good. Both. They are the uppercomers. This is their first ever WrestleMania. With Angle, Jericho, and Benoit. They are the uppercomers. They will carry the period known as the Ruthless Aggression era in the years to come. Really, they're trying to make that mark. Because Angle debuted at Survivor Series, Jericho debuted in August of 1999, and Benoit debuted in, I think it was later, was it January of 2000, after he won the WCW title at Sold Out and quit the company a day later. Anyway, so the first fall won by Benoit. I think he hit the flying headbutt. I think it was on Angle or Jericho. So Benoit's the new IC champion. And then it was really good match, and Jericho won the European title, hit the moonsault. I think it was on Benoit. So both Chris's won both the IC and Euro title. They took the belt away from Angle. I think it's planting the seeds for Angle's best year in the company, because like I said, they put in the rocket strap onto Kurt Angle's back. 2 months later, Angle, or 3 months later, I think it was 3 months later. He won the King of the Ring in 2000, and then in later that year in October, he became the World Wrestling Federation champion. You can tell there's planting for Angle's best year. And also he was planting the seeds. He went on to become in a storyline with Stephanie. The triangle, love triangle storyline between Triple H, Stephanie, and Kurt Angle. It plants the seeds for Angle for more bigger and better things. I don't think this match is basically hurting Kurt Angle in the long run. It didn't. It elevated Kurt Angle to the next level. Jericho and Benoit will later on win the big one in the next couple of years. Jericho in 2001 become the first undisputed champion, and Benoit winning the world title in 2004. The Rumble and the WWE, not WWE, the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 20 in 4 years later. So. Okay, I say this was a good match. Yeah, it was, yeah, disappointed why they did it two falls. Why could just done it just a single match? If one of them win, you become the new Euro Continental Champion. And I wouldn't go, and then I think the next night on Raw, Jericho went on to lose the European title to Eddie Guerrero, and after the help by China, this has turned out to, yeah, I think it was China turned on Jericho. This is basically, yes, yeah, planting the seeds of the relationship between an on-screen relationship between Eddie and China. Anyway, so moving on to the next match, the second last main event. We got another tag team match. Man, I think the problem why WrestleMania sucked for that year, there was too many tag team matches. There's hardly any like singles one-on-one match. Apart of the women's match between Terry versus the Cat. And also this is the first WrestleMania without Steve Austin since his debut, because he debuted in '96. Between WrestleMania 12 to 15, Austin's in it. And I think and also Undertaker is not in it. He got injured. Because the first time since WrestleMania 10, because Austin got injured at Survivor Series in 2000, not 2000, 99. Sorry, get my information fucked up. Get mixed up my information. Austin got injured in '99. Written off at Survivor Series '99 to get neck surgery. Undertaker injured his groin, came back months later at Judgment Day. I'll get to that later on. So, yeah, let's talk about the tag team match. The final tag team match of WrestleMania 2000. We got Rikishi and Kane taking on DX. The two members of DX. We got Road Dogg Jesse James and X-Pac. This DX was on its last legs. Actually, it was reformed in the McMahon Helmsley era, because at this point, the original DX was broke up in '99 after Triple H in China joined the corporation. Billy Gunn quit the group, left the group. They kind of brought it back, brought it as a heel group. This time you got just Road Dogg and X-Pac with Tori. Not Tori, Tori Wilson, just the original Tori, the first Tori. So this this was an okay match, and also time Kane and X-Pac had some experience, because they were former tag team, they were basically former tag team champions. Then I think X-Pac turned on Kane on the babyfaces got the victory. Basically, with the funny part, you got Rikishi kind of give Paul Bearer the stink face. Not stink face. No, Tori. Sorry, Tori. Shit. Yeah, Rikishi giving Tori the stink face. Tori her real name is called Terry Poach. It's confusing. You got the first Tori and Tori Wilson who joined the company years later. It was Rikishi giving Tori the stink face. Anyway, I think Kane got the victory. I think he hit. I think it was the Tombstone Power Driver. I think he gave the Tombstone Power Driver on X-Pac to score the victory. And then they did the whole Too Cool dance. And Kane thought this was the guy in the chicken. Thought that was Pete Rose, because it's just a reference what they did last year at WrestleMania 15. They're doing the whole stuff with. Every time Pete Rose is at WrestleMania, it's giving Kane to beat the crap out of Pete Rose. They did it at WrestleMania 14, they did it in 15, and now they did it at WrestleMania 16. Instead, Pete Rose trying to hit Kane with the bat, but Kane kind of chokeslammed Pete Rose. I think afterwards, Rikishi gave Pete Rose the stink face, and that's it. So moving on to the main event. We got a fatal 4-way elimination match for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Triple H the champion, defending the belt against The Rock, Big Show, and Mick Foley. Here's the tale of the tape. Triple H is the champion. He won it in the start. I think it's the first Raw of the new decade, the new millennium, the first new year of 2000. So he's the champion. The Rock became really The Rock won the 2000 Royal Rumble match to get a shot at the champion. Unfortunately, he lost his championship opportunity to the Big Show at the previous month's pay-per-view, No Way Out. Yeah, and at the same time, Big Show lost the championship to Triple H. And also with Mick Foley added into it, because Mick Foley had two matches with Triple H, both at the Rumble, in the Hardcore match, and again in the Hell in a Cell match at No Way Out. So they brought him back for one more match. And also, yeah, this championship match is so overwhelming. And also, they're kind of like, the competitors are afterthoughts. It's not all about the title. This is all about the McMahons. Every McMahon in every single corner. In Triple H's side, you got Stephanie, on screen and soon to be real life wife. On the Rock side, you got Vince McMahon. Mick Foley's side, you got Linda McMahon. On the Big Show side, you got Shane McMahon. Linda and Stephanie didn't do nothing in this match. Basically, didn't interfere in this match, I'm trying to say. The only two McMahons interfered. Actually, Shane was the only one that interfered. Yeah. Yes, but this match, I give WWF some props, but the problem is, I think the execution was okay. The first off, Big Show got eliminated by The Rock. Rock hit the Big Show with a rock bottom to eliminate the Big Show. I mean, yeah, this was like, why brought Big Show into it? What's the point having Big Show beating The Rock at No Way Out to stall his championship opportunity at WrestleMania? I don't get it. So, yeah, Mick Foley, he did alright. I think he did a botch. Like, I think it was, he's trying to put The Rock or Triple H through an announce table. He's trying to do a flying elbow off the top rope, outside the ring, and into the announce table on Rock or Triple H. He couldn't, he tried to do it, but missed it by a mile. Didn't hit Rock or Triple H. He kind of hits his elbow on the edge of the announce table. That looks bad. Yeah, Mick Foley was really the second person who got eliminated. He got eliminated by Triple H. He hit him with a steel chair and the pedigree. And then, yeah, Mick Foley's out. So his retirement was fucking bullshit. It was bullshit. Retirement matches in pro wrestling is all bullshit. Every time a wrestler has to force to retire, always come back months or years later. Same as Shawn Michaels. Retired at WrestleMania retired after his match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26. It came back years later at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. So, Mick Foley came back. He grabbed like a barbed wire bat, not barbed wire bat, a barbed wire 2x4, and kind of smacked Triple H with it. Guys, like revenge, because 3 times Triple H beat Mick Foley, both at the Rumble, No Way Out, in the Hell in a Cell match, and now in this match at WrestleMania. The match really got into this in its proper second gear between Rock and Triple H. They kind of like fighting outside the ring, fighting near the crowd. It got really red hot. It was starting to be good. They should have done Triple H versus The Rock, man, instead of doing a fatal 4-way match. Because why are you playing Big Show and Mick Foley? Big Show, they give him the belt on the Big Show. When Big Show won the title at Survivor Series 1999, flopped. It flopped. And Mick Foley had his opportunity. No disrespect. He had his opportunity. Don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, it was a really good match. And also you had this outside brawl between Vince and Shane. You had Shane kind of smack Vince in the face with a TV monitor. Vince was bleeding. He wasn't bleeding crazily. He bled a little bit on his forehead. He came back minutes later. You thought Rock's going to win, but instead, Vince turned heel. He tapped The Rock. He tapped The Rock with the chair to the face and, or to the head. Triple H trying to pin The Rock. Rock kicked out. And then Vince hit Rock in the chair in the head for the second time. Triple H pinned The Rock. And, yep, Triple H retains the WWF Championship. I think he became the first heel to win a main event, until The Miz won it a decade later against John Cena at WrestleMania 27. There's been 3 heels won their main events at WrestleMania. Triple H at WrestleMania 16, The Miz at WrestleMania 27, and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34 against Roman Reigns. Yeah, this was bullshit, absolutely bullshit. And the fans were throwing bottles and trash in the ring. I think they were pissed off, man. They were super pissed off because they kind of throw away the rivalry between Vince and Stephanie, and maybe Shane. It's just stupid. What's the point? Vince had his match with Triple H at Armageddon when Stephanie turned on Vince. You know, it's just like, and all of a sudden, like, Stephanie and Vince are now hugging each other, throwing the storyline away. It's, you know, why could it? If Vince just turned, yeah, why could he just done this months later? You know, Vince was better off as a heel than a babyface. You know, but it's just like you done this at WrestleMania. I know it's a swerve, but it's just like, you know, if Vince accidentally hit The Rock, it'll be okay. You could plant the seeds, but it's just like, just what the hell, man. Afterwards, Rock came back, and take out 3 members of the McMahons. Lucas Linda never showed her face up again after this match. Yeah, she appeared mostly in WWF television afterwards, including, you know, her in the wheelchair while she's comatose. That was in setting up the following year's WrestleMania. Anyway, but it's mostly like just Vince, Shane, and Stephanie. You basically, Rock hit the rock bottom both on Vince and Shane, and Rock hit the people's elbow onto Stephanie. You know, trying to get the fans go home happier. But it was just like, the damage is already done. Yeah, the fans like pop, react. But it was just like, why could you have Rock win the championship? I think Rock winning the Rumble, it didn't do nothing. It was meaningless. It's like, what's the point? Have a person to win the Rumble, the Royal Rumble match, or went on to lose the championship match at WrestleMania. I don't understand that. It's just like, it's okay to win the Royal Rumble match, but if you don't win the title at WrestleMania, what's really the point? Why could they should have done Rock and Triple H? Because yeah, this is the first main event without Steve Austin since the last time the first main event without Steve Austin was WrestleMania 13. That was Sid vs. The Undertaker for the WWE title. Between WrestleMania 14 and 15, it's been Austin. You know, Shawn Michaels, Austin for the title, and The Rock and Steve Austin for the previous year's WrestleMania. Because Rock is filling in for Steve Austin, because The Rock is kind of like the crossover star, because Steve Austin's the main star, the main babyface. I don't get it. I do not get it. So, and you know, it's just like, if Rock won, that'd be really good. That'd be a good main event. The match is still good, but I think the ending was very bad, very bad. So, the aftermath. The Rock went on to win the belt at Backlash the following month's pay-per-view. Yeah, after the return of Steve Austin, and then Triple H. Really, between like in the summer, between I think it was April. The rest of April and June, there's a new WWF champion. Because The Rock won the title at Backlash. And then you got Triple H won the belt at Judgment Day in the Iron Man match. And then also that marks the return of The Undertaker. Because Undertaker attacked Triple H. That means like Rock got himself disqualified. It really cost Rock the championship. And then Rock won the belt back in at King of the Ring of 2000. In a 6-person tag team match, and he held the belt until Kurt Angle won it in October. Really, the three champions holding the belt in the WWF in the rest of 2000 has been 3 guys: Rock, Triple H, and Kurt Angle. So yeah, it was poor. It's in poor taste. I think if Rock just won this match, it'd be really good. It'd be good because he won. I think he won the casino. He won a tag team match at WrestleMania 13, and he won it. I think he beat Austin at WrestleMania 19, John Cena at WrestleMania 28. But he lost more WrestleMania matches than won. You know, Austin both at 15 and 17, John Cena at 29, Rock and Sock Connection against Evolution at WrestleMania 20, Cena at 29. in this match. 6. I think it's 6 defeats. It's just like, if Rock won it, it'd be good. Add to his legacy. I think there were major rumors like Triple H hates The Rock. This is behind this. I think there was a lot of politics going into the main event. You know, there were many politics going into the main event. I think Triple H plays some politics. I don't hate Triple H as a person and a wrestler. I just don't like his politicking, man. I think he plays too many politics to get him over. I think the reason why people more appreciate Rock and Austin, they are the big two. I think Triple H's his push to his rise is so forced. You know, it's another story for another time. So, yeah, Rock winning it. You know, it's just should have happened. I think at the same time, I think it was predictable. It was too predictable. I don't understand. I just do not understand. You know, it's just a good match, but a bad ending. Just a bad fucking ending. So anyway, you know, it's all bullshit. You know, why can't you just do it, discuss it, go full throttle in the original idea, and then discuss what was the problems after it. I think it's just like I said, you know, Rock's winning the Rumble doesn't mean shit. You know, Rock is already a mega star, but I feel like if he won this match, it could really like you know, set up bigger and better things. You know, I feel like every time Triple H is in the championship match, I feel like every time he's in the championship match. He fought Vince at Armageddon. That was a non-title match, but I feel like after his match with Vince, Triple H back in the title match. That's why I don't really appreciate Triple H. I feel like you have to put Triple H in a championship match every fucking time. It's just like, Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to end it, man. So, my final rate for WrestleMania 16 / WrestleMania 2000. Got to give it 4. I'm going to give it. I'm giving 3 out of 10. Fucking piss. That is a piss poor WrestleMania. I think the match of the night has to be the triangle ladder match. Really, the triangle tag team ladder match for the tag team titles. You know, Dudley's versus the Hardys, Edge and Christian. The second best match of the night for me has to be, you know, Angle versus Benoit and Jericho for both the Euro and the Intercontinental Championship. The third best match of the night for me, I have to go with the 6-person tag team match. Radicals versus Too Cool in China. That was fun. Besides that, there were a lot of matches that were so poor. Really poorly executed. Actually, the main event was good, but the ending was bad. So I'll give it 4 out of 10, man. You know, like I said, the triangle tag team ladder match. You know, the triple threat match between both Chris's and Angle. The main event instead of the finish, and also the 6-person tag team match. Besides that, there were a lot of shit. You know, the opener was okay, but nothing special. The tag team between TNA and Head Cheese, Al Snow and Blackman, it was just filler, nothing special. Terry versus the Cat is blah. Yeah, and the ending was bullshit. It's basically Vince once again back as a heel. So yeah, that's my review of WrestleMania 16 or WrestleMania 2000, whatever you call it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Next time, yeah, I'm moving away from WrestleMania. I know WrestleMania is already gone, but I'm gonna start doing the Great American Bash reviews. You know, the next one I do. Oh yeah, I did one in 2008. The next one I do is Great American. Next review is gonna be WWE Great American Bash 2004. This is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later.